You're gonna need glue. I'm just using clear glue, but you can use whichever kind of glue. You can use clear glue or glitter glue. Glitter glue is a little more fun. I just didn't have any with me. And then of course you're gonna need your glitter. So you can use any glitter you want. I have a few different little vials here. So the finer the glitter, the slower it will settle. So I have a few different kind of types of glitter. So I have little pink glitter here. I have some slightly bigger copper glitter and then some big flakes of gold. So those will be a little bit quicker to settle. So some different types of glitter. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put glue at the bottom of my jar. So you kind of just eyeball it. It might be hard to see because it's clear, but I'm just putting in about a tablespoon. We'll see, I'm gonna squish a bunch of glue in there. Like I said, might be a little difficult to see, but there's just some glue in the bottom. And then you're gonna put your glitter in. So again, you're just gonna eyeball it, kind of whatever you want. So I'm gonna put a bunch of that pink stuff in, some of that copper. Ooh, that was maybe a little more than I wanted, but again, it doesn't really matter too much, however you want. And then a little bit of that gold as well. And then I'm gonna fill my jar about halfway with water just to start off and see how it's gonna look. You wanna use hot water if you can. It makes the glue incorporate a little bit more easily with the water. The hotter the water is, it doesn't need to be boiling, but nice and hot from your tap. It will totally work with cold water as well if you don't have access to hot water. So whatever you can use, but the hotter the water, the easier it is. So I'm gonna fill it about halfway and then I'm gonna stir it. You can use a spoon or a popsicle stick. Obviously, whatever you use to stir is gonna get glue on it, so keep that in mind. My glitter is settling quite quickly, so I'm gonna just add a little bit more glue in. The more glue you have, the slower your glitter will settle. So I'm just gonna add some more glue, and then I'm gonna add the rest of my water in. And you know what, actually I'm gonna add a little more glitter too. I'm gonna add a little more pink. Kind of want my glitter coating the bottom. And I'm gonna add maybe a little more gold as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw the rest of my water in. I want to fill the jar almost to the top, but I do want room to be able to shake it. So I don't want it all the way to the top. And now, because I'm gonna be shaking it, I'm gonna stick my lid on. These kind of mason jars are great because the lids seal really well, but really any kind of jar will do. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna shake it super well. See, mine is leaking a little bit, so that's okay. I'll clean up my workstation after. I'm gonna shake it super well. You'll see it's gonna get really foamy. That's really normal when you first make them and shaking them up. That foam will go away the more you use your glitter jar, so don't worry too much about that. What I'm really watching for right now is how slowly or quickly my glitter is settling, because the idea with my glitter jar is that I'm letting my mind settle as I watch the glitter settle. So if the glitter is settling too quickly, it doesn't really give me any time to work with it. But if it's settling too slowly, that could also be really frustrating. So give it a good shake and kind of watch and see if I like the speed that it's settling at. If it's settling too quickly, add a little bit more glue. And if it's settling too slowly, you can just add a bit more water.